गुड मॉर्निंग। ये हमारी एमएससी फाइनल ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री की क्लास है। नेम रिएक्शन सीरीज में हम पढ़ रहे हैं कैनिजेरो रिएक्शन। कैनिजेरो रिएक्शन अब तक हमने पढ़ा कि व्हाट इज़ कैनिजेरो रिएक्शन, दैट इज़ कंपाउंड विच डोंट हैव अल्फा हाइड्रोजन will give Cannizaro reaction. The reason for this is 50% aqueous or alcoholic alkali. In this case, two molecules are involved. One is reduced to alcohol and other is oxidized to acid. Various examples. Then we studied its mechanism. उसके बाद हमने देखा कि इसका mechanism क्या है. And after the mechanism, we studied what is crossed Cannizaro reaction, examples of crossed Cannizaro reactions. Okay, in continuation to that, today we'll study intramolecular Cannizaro reaction. As the name suggests, जैसा कि हमें नाम से ही पता चल रहा है, इंट्रामोलिकुलर का मतलब क्या हो गया? Both the aldehydes group are in the same molecules. There is dihaldehydes like glyoxal, alpha ketoaldehydes undergoes intramolecular Cannizaro reaction. That is Cannizaro reaction in which the molecule undergoing reduction and oxidation both are in the same compound. That is single molecule is involved in this. One is reduced and other is oxidized. For example, very simple, say we have glyoxal. Now this is glyoxal, and when it is treated with say NH, now one molecule is reduced to alcohol, it will become CH2OH, and another is oxidized to acid, it will become CO negative or Na लगा देंगे तो this. So this is the product formed as a result of intramolecular this. Let us take one more example for this. Say alpha ketoaldehyde will also give this reaction like this. Now this is alpha ketoaldehyde. This on treatment with this. Now this keto group is reduced, because this is keto, it is reduced to secondary alcohol. So we will get C6H5CHOH COONA as the product of this reaction. That is, it is salt of sodium salt of mandelic acid. You can say it is so नाम लिखना चाहो तो sodium salt of mandelic acid is the product formed in this case. Now let us see how this, the mechanism is same, but let me tell you how this process is proceeded. Intramolecular, the mechanism for intramolecular, how it takes place. Let us start with the example of this glyoxal. Now in similar fashion, as we studied the mechanism of Cannizaro, alkali will attack. Now alkali will attack this carbon. Now what will happen to this? In this case, what will happen? This electron pair moves to this position and alkali will attack this carbon. Alkali will attack this carbon. So as a result of this, what is the product formed? Product formed will be OH. O इधर लिख दिया, कोई बात नहीं, O negative, and this is H. Now you see, next step, you know, what is next step? Next step is this hydride anion is transferred to other molecule. Now this will take within the same molecule, so hence this is already having this electron pair migrates to this, and this hydride ion, whole of this hydride ion is transferred to this, and as a result of this, what we get is, इसके result से हमें क्या मिल जाएगा? We'll get HC, here O will get negative charge, here we'll get H, C double bond O and OH. This electron pair comes to this place. As this moves, C double bond O, OH. Now next step is known to you. Next step is proton transfer. That is, mechanism is quite similar to the normal Cannizaro reaction, proton transfer. The only difference is both the groups are in the same molecule. So when this proton transfer, this H comes over here. So HC OH, here it is H, and here it will be C double bond O. O negative is the left. This proton is transferred to this, and hence this is the position of this. I hope this mechanism is clear to you. Okay, after this, let us take some more examples, some very interesting examples of intramolecular. So let us take example of 1,4-dialdehyde. 1,4-dialdehyde will give you a ring closed product. Ring closed product is formed. Although catalyst used for this is rhodium phosphine complex is this. Okay, it is very interesting example. See, here you have one aldehyde group. This is say version number 1, 2, 3, and here also you have got this aldehyde group. So this is position number 1 and this is position number 4, and when it is subjected to this, what is the product formed ultimately? See, when this product formed will be, see, first what happens is it will undergo intramolecular Cannizaro reaction. Intramolecular Cannizaro reaction. Now as a result of intramolecular this will be oxidized to acid. One of these will be oxidized to acid and this is reduced to alcohol. As a result of C, product formed is OH. When this is oxidized to acid, it will be like this. Now see, अब आप देखो product is ultimately not this. Why product is not this? I will tell you. ये आपको बहुत easily आ जाएगा. देखो. Now this is acid. This is alpha carbon. This is beta, and this is gamma. When gamma hydroxy acids are heated, they undergo intramolecular condensation. They will undergo intramolecular condensation, and as a result of this, this oxygen is linked to this. That is, the product formed will be a lacton. Product formed will be lactons are the product formed. That is, water molecule is eliminated from this gamma hydroxy acid, and product formed will be this. Here it is oxygen. This oxygen is there. And here you will get this, and what is this product form is called, such products are called gamma lactons. It is a very interesting example. What happens when this type of, that is again an example of intramolecular Cannizaro reaction. Okay, now take one more interesting example. See, crossed Cannizaro reaction between formaldehyde and other aldehyde having alpha hydrogen is also possible. Say we have CHO and another molecule is formaldehyde. Another molecule is formaldehyde. Now what will happen with this when it is treated with alkali? इसका जब हम ट्रीटमेंट करेंगे aldehyde से, what will happen? In this case, first alpha hydrogen are replaced by a CH2OH group through aldol condensation. That is, first step will be a aldol, because it is having alpha hydrogen. इसके पास क्या है यहाँ पर alpha position पर hydrogen है. Aldol condensation, you have when alpha hydrogen, it is replaced by CHO will remain as such, and here you will get this CH2OH when it is treated with formaldehyde. For this step, you can see videos related to aldol condensation. Okay, the answer to this will be CH3 twice C. This CHO remains as such, and here you will get CH2OH. Now what happens? Now again we have formaldehyde. Now with NaOH, it will undergo crossed Cannizaro reaction. What now? Crossed Cannizaro reaction. Now, as I told you, this will be oxidized, this is oxidized, and this will be reduced. So when this is reduced, it will be CH2OH plus this is oxidized to acid, that is HCOO, Na is the product. So very interesting example. That is, it is very interesting and very important for NET exams because it is having a combination of aldol condensation as well as Cannizaro reaction. So first is aldol because one of the aldehyde was having alpha hydrogen, and then it is a crossed Cannizaro reaction. Okay, let us take some more examples related to this. अब आप ट्राई करिएगा इसका आंसर. देखो मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको. से इफ वी हैव CH3 CH2 CH, okay, and it is treated with formaldehyde. Now what you will see, because first we have these two alpha hydrogen atoms are there. Because of these two alpha hydrogen atom with NaOH, it will undergo aldol condensation. First step will be aldol condensation. Then aldol condensation, what will happen? These alpha hydrogens, ये जो भी अल्फा हाइड्रोजन है, they will be replaced by CH2OH and CHO will remain as such as we learned in the previous example. और ये कैसे होता है, इसके लिए आप aldol condensation जैसा मैंने बताया उसको आप दोबारा देख सकते हैं. Aldol condensation we have studied in detail. That is this. And now because we have formaldehyde, we have NaOH, this will be a crossed Cannizaro reaction in which this acid and this will form alcohol. So it will form a CH2OH. There will be 3 CH2OH. So combined condensed way we can write it like this: CH3C CH2OH whole thrice plus HCOON. I hope this example is clear to all of you. And now indirectly you can write down, if you are understanding these two examples, let us take this CH3CHO plus 3 formaldehyde plus NaOH or even calcium hydroxide is sufficient for this molecule. Okay, now what we'll see, because now how much we have 3 alpha, see this, we have 3 alpha hydrogen, 3 alpha, all the 3 will be replaced by CH2OH group, and after that it will be a crossed Cannizaro reaction. Then CHO will be oxidized to one of the CHO will be oxidized to acid, and this CHO will be reduced to this. That is, to this carbon there will be 4 CH2OH group attached. I am writing it directly. I hope you will understand this now. Right? The product formed with this reaction will be C, and with this C we will be having CH2OH4 plus HCOONA, and if it is given this calcium hydroxide, we can write it like this: HCOO calcium half, one the same thing. Similarly, one more example. What is it? This is simple now. This example या इसका आंसर तो आपको समझ में आ जाना चाहिए. Formaldehyde methoxy group plus this in presence of NaOH. Now it is simple because this is less prone to this. This is oxidized. This will be reduced. As a result of this, product formed will be CH2OH methoxy plus HCOONA. अब ये तो बिल्कुल क्लियर हो गया कि इन क्रॉस्ड कैनिजरो रिएक्शन मोस्ट एग्जाम्पल वी हैव टेकन फॉर्मेल्डिहाइड, राइट. तो दिस फॉर्मेल्डिहाइड इज ऑक्सीडाइज टू एसिड. ये गलती नहीं करना कि इसको रिड्यूस कर दो और दूसरे को ऑक्सीडाइज. इसका रीज़न भी मैं पिछले लेक्चर में भी एक्सप्लेन कर चुका हूँ आपका. रीज़न क्या है? दिस इज मोर प्रोन टू अटैक बाय न्यूक्लियोफाइल. This gives nucleophilic addition reaction much faster as compared to all other aldehydes because steric hindrance is least, no groups are attached to this, and hence this. Okay, now after this I am taking some examples particularly for your net exam based on the Cannizaro reaction, combination of Cannizaro and aldehyde. इसके लिए जो पहले मैंने मैकेनिज्म बताया था वो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हाइड्रोजन आयन अल्कोहल में कहाँ से आ रहा है ऑक्साइड में एसिड का ओ कहाँ से आ रहा है, एल्कली से है दिस, तो दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट और तभी आप कर सकते हैं। ट्राई करना, उसके बाद जो मैं आंसर बताऊँ समझना आप। ओके, पहले एक्सरसाइज दे रहा हूँ आपको, नंबर 1। फर्स्ट एक्सरसाइज इज इट इज़ ट्रीटेड विद OH। अब इसमें प्रोडक्ट में ही ध्यान रखना कि वेयर द ड्यूटेरियम विल गो। ओके, नंबर 2 एक्सरसाइज, एक बार कभी डायरेक्ट प्रोडक्ट नहीं लिखा जाए आपसे तो आप क्या करेंगे, पहले मैकेनिज्म लिखो, मैकेनिज्म को लर्न करो, मैकेनिज्म लर्न करके उसके बाद आप प्रोडक्ट लिखिए अपने आप। मैं सीधा प्रोडक्ट बता दूंगा तो इसका फिर करने का कोई मतलब ही नहीं होगा आपको। CHO, सो दीज आर सिंपल 4 एग्जाम्पल्स विच आई हैव गिवन यू। ट्राई योर सेल्फ, आप अपने आप ट्राई करें और अपने आप ट्राई करके देन चेक योर आंसर्स। आई एम गिविंग द आंसर एज वेल इन दिस वीडियो, अदरवाइज रह जाता है नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हमारा आंसर्स, इसलिए मैं लिख रहा हूँ। पहले आप अपने आप इनके आंसर ट्राई करना, उसके आंसर ट्राई करने के बाद जो मैं आंसर बता रहा हूँ उनको आप चेक करिएगा, उसके बाद आप आंसर चेक करना, आपको बिल्कुल क्लियर हो जाएगा। लेकिन इसके लिए क्या ज़रूरी है, मैकेनिज्म आपको बहुत अच्छी तरह आना चाहिए। वेयर द डी इन दीज रिएक्शंस व्हाट यू वांट टू लर्न, हम क्या लर्न करना चाहते हैं, आपको मैकेनिज्म की अंडरस्टैंडिंग है या नहीं है। ओके, इन दिस केस प्रोडक्ट विल बी दिस, लेकिन इनको करने का फ़ायदा तभी जब पहले आप एक बार मैकेनिज्म लर्न करके अपने आप कर लें, otherwise तो this, now in this case alkali is having this, now when alkali is having this product will be C. Okay, one of the aldehyde is having deuterium, no problem. When one of the aldehyde is having deuterium, so other will be oxidized, and this, now this is simple, intramolecular, one is reduced and another is oxidized. This is the product formed in this case. But check these products only once you yourself do all these reactions, all these examples. Only then this is going to be very useful to you. So this is about Cannizaro reaction. जैसा कि मैं हर वीडियो में आपको बता रहा होता हूँ कि आप जब भी रिएक्शंस पढ़ें, नेम रिएक्शंस पढ़ें, आप इनको आराम से पहले लर्न कीजिए, वीडियो को धीरे धीरे देखिए और फिर अपनी कॉपी में नोट्स बना लीजिए इनसे आप, and they are going to be of immense use to you, I tell you, if you are seriously doing it. Keep doing your work. Thank you very much.